It's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation and Gaylord. Wide receiver comes in motion. Off the play fake on first down, wants to throw. He's got an open man. They finally get to him, but what a play there to pick up the first down.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. And they dialed up the shot play, but they couldn't hook up. Backed up now, here's second and long. Tight end in motion, see how the D reacts. Gives it on the option. Oh, he just handled it poorly, and it's a fumble. It's as if that ball had a magnet going back to the offense. How in the world did they keep it? I don't know if it was luck or aggression or just a fortuitous bounce, but at least they've got the ball back.
Well, one thing I do know, Reese, this running back has got to do a better job with ball security. You cannot turn the football over and expect to win this game. They're very lucky they were able to jump on top of that one.
Looking for a man. It's Hawkins. Unloads to the right. There were serious revolutions on that third down pass, but it's incomplete. So the offense is going to go for it on fourth down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. And the defender... Split backs here. Pulls and fires complete. Stopped at the 47 after a 10-yard gain. Here comes the offense on 1st and 10 from the 47. Wants to throw on first down. Buying some time. Rolling right and going deep. And that pass is caught at the 25. They finally get him on the ground, but he's got an explosive play for the first down.
And for the defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. It'll be second down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring. Right back to the well. Got some room after the goal line. And the Sooners backed up deep in their own end, trying to create a little space on first down. Quarterback touch pass on the jet sweep. And the defense is going to get... Plenty of time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. Direct snap. Running to Breed. Not much running room there thanks to this senior defender. That's the end of the quarter, and UCLA has the lead. Guys, let's have a look at the stats as we've played one period. Had a chance to talk it over during the break, and they'll start with second down. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. They make the stop, and he'll have enough yardage for a first down. A great Oklahoma running attack will bring a tear to the Boomer Sooner Nation eye, thinking of guys like Billy Sims.
And where it all started was always the ground game and the toughness, and never question that. In Oklahoma, they got to get to that. They got to be that. They got to live that if they really want to build on what they used to be and bring that tradition and build some of that tradition in the SEC.
They'll get him stopped at the 34. He's got 10 yards on that one, and Steelers are marching down the field. They try to pop a run on the draw. He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Quick toss. Squeezes out a couple of yards down to the 32. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Looking to throw, it's Hawkins. Caught in the backfield, it's Burton. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down. Looks as if they're going to pass on a chance to take the lead with the field goal and go for it on 4th down. They'll run for it. They stop him short of... Wasting no time throwing on this drive. Caught in the backfield. It's Tatum. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Gets the back moving. 2nd down. They'll go to the air. Grab behind the line. It's Tatum. Turns it on in midfield. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. They don't seem interested in inching the ball down the field. That big play sets him up. 1st and 10 from the 36. Steps away to find some room. Fires on the move. Incomplete. He had to get rid of it before he wanted to. The defense put the heat on. Plenty of work to do here on 2nd and long. Back to pass. Catch in the middle. It's Marshall. He's brought down the line of play for this offense, and they'll have it at the 12-yard line. The Sooners come to the line with a fresh set of downs. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Timeout called here by the defense. It's their first of the half. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Sooners! Fit it in the window for the score.
That's exactly what...
The 42-yard field goal that was no good gives them the ball back at the 25-yard line. Fires to the wideout. Got his man downfield. They'll get the first down. It's spotted on the 49. They gobbled up a ton of yardage to open this drive, and now in business near midfield at the 49. Quarterback keeper. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
I love when you start bringing linebackers up near the line of scrimmage and you start sending them, because those guys have serious speed. They can come catch anybody up and down the line of scrimmage. The linebacker, you could tell, he had a good clue what was going on. He knew it was a run play, fired, pulled the trigger, came downhill, and attacked the running back.
Looking downfield, it's Hawkins. Grab near the marker, it's Burton. Really good surge for this offense. They move the chains, and he's got it at the 34. Line gets set, 1st down. Wants to go up top on 1st down. Unloads to the wideout. And it's incomplete, deflected, knocked away by the D. Behind the chains now on 2nd and long. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Moving out of the pocket. He'll get rid of it. And it'll be incomplete. This defense is physical in pass deep.
Well, you can see the frustration on this guy's face. He's one of the best receivers in college football, and they knew coming into this game that he had to get touches, but you can't say enough about how good this defense has been defending him. They've always had an answer, whether it's single coverage, double coverage, man or zone. They have not let him go off, and that's a big reason why they're winning this game.
Gets drilled as he... Out of the gun to give to... would call it swag, some call it cockiness, some would call it being a diva. But when you're good, it's not bragging. And elite wide receivers and the confidence they exude often permeates an entire team, and we're going to see a couple of examples of that in this one. Welcome to Sooner Nation. And to the air, it's Hawkins. Under fire. At the 35, he's loose. They've got him down at the... After he ripped off 15 yards. Starting this drive like that is exactly what they'd hoped for. Now 1st and 10 from the 40. Running into the open space. They finally get him on the ground with a big running play. Moves the change for the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Caught in the backfield. It's Burton. They'll pick up 4, 2nd and 6 coming. The emotions and energy figure to be high all day, guys, because of what's at stake this late in the season. Really a must-win for both teams.
Yeah, these are the ones that get your blood moving, Reese. You get jacked up, man. We don't have to say anything in the locker room, give these big speeches. You know what's at stake, Jesse. You're ready to rock and roll. This is when you prove you're the big dog.
Which is pretty cool, too, because it's been a long season. And these teams obviously are both physically and mentally tired. But you're right. For this kind of game, this is the one you circled at the start of the year. You knew that this was going to matter. There was going to be a lot on the line. Now it's time to go out and prove you're the better team.
Into the end zone he goes. And the Sooners just got that huge run. They love another explosive play. He'll start this drive firing. Caught behind the line. It's Tatum. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Looking to fire. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away.
You know, for quarterbacks out there throwing screen throws, part of your job on this play is negotiating the defender. You have got to find some way to get that ball to your running back. You can't let the defense knock that away.
Pulls it in on the right. It's a seam wide open. And they'll move the chains, and a good way to wrap up the 1st quarter. We're through one, and what a back-and-forth battle between these two quarterbacks as we look at the stats. So they'll go back to work after changing into the field. Wants to throw it. Catch in the middle. It's Tatum. Touchdown! Quarterback adjusting the pattern. Dropping back, it's Hawkins. He's going to let one fly down the middle. And it was worth going for a chunk play, but the long pass is incomplete. So now it's 2nd and long. They'll run it out of the shotgun. And he never had a chance, just stopped cold as soon as he got it. Now facing a 3rd and long. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete.
Well, the defense finally has figured it out. That was critical for their confidence because they had been scored on earlier. They'd given up a ton of yards. I think they...
Converts on 4th down. Still going. Really good job to pick up a chunk of yardage and get it out to the 39-yard line. The Sooners will line it up on 1st and 10. looking to throw on first down. Lets it fly. He's got it at the 15. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. He wants to take the top off. What a catch along the right sideline as he makes a huge play. Huge play puts them in the red zone, and now they'll snap it 1st and 10 from the 15. They'll go back to the ground. He stopped at the 14-yard line, and they'll stay on the attack from there. Going to work in the red zone, they can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. 2nd down, he'll throw it. Lets it go to the end zone. And he's got it. Looking for space. It's Tatum. Got enough for the first down. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is. Just when they thought they had the big play, the penalty wipes it out. Use the play fake. Now to throw. Got a man. It's Thomas. They bring him down, but a solid pickup to put them in position to pick up a first down. Trying to get a rhythm in the passing game now on 2nd down. Scanning the field, it's Carr. Pulls it in, it's Tatum.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense, catching the football.
In the gun and looking to throw on 3rd down. Grabbed in the middle, it's Tatum. Timeout called by the offense, and now they just have 1 remaining in the half.
And this is why checkdowns are so big. There's a lot of quarterbacks in these types of situations on 3rd down. They just want to make the home run, highlight type throw. But a nice job being poised and making a good decision, checking it down to the running back.
Catch inside the 30 and still running. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26. The Sooners are in the hurry-up. Looking downfield on 1st down. Time running out, and he goes down at the 34. They'll immediately call timeout. Really need to pick up some yardage this time on 2nd and long. Here's the pressure. Snagged in the middle. It's Tatum.
see running backs in today's football, they play wide receiver basically for you, but you got to find a guy that you can throw it to, and you know he's going to catch the ball consistently.
The Bruins will kick it away to the second half. And he'll bring it back. Really disciplined job at the 19. Now the Oklahoma offense will go back to work. They got plenty done through the air in the first half, and we'll see if they even need to look for balance as we start the third quarter.
Well,
he's going to let one fly down the middle. Got it in stride at the 15. And he strides. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Fires on the move. And he just overshot his man and threw it out of bounds, incomplete. And let's hold on just a minute here as the officials are going to have a second look. So after reviewing the undisputable video evidence, the replay booth has decided to overturn the call. Now from the 36-yard line, it's 1st and 10. To the air, it's Carr. Dumps it off in the flats. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few.
Listen, running backs are not just running backs anymore. You're going to be a wide receiver in today's football, and a great job sneaking out of the backfield, getting the football, letting them get...
Trying to burn this defensive back. Catch and stride inside the 15. Caught. Looking to throw on first down. Pressure coming. Fired just a little too long as the junior frustrated he missed that connection. Working well behind the sticks on second down. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. Going to try to pop one on the screen. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. On 3rd and long, he'll need to loosen up that arm. And he got smacked just as he released the pass. It's incomplete. And the Sooners will try to pick it up on 4th down. He'll try to throw and pick up the first down. And they can't connect it. Quick pass on the jet motion. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 32-yard line before he goes out of bounds, and that's the way to give a little start to the drive. They'll need to show urgency to get another play off before the clock hits 0. And he was able to pick his way for just a few yards, and that'll wrap up the third quarter. We reached the quarter break with Oklahoma on top. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. So the final period starts with a second down play. He'll pull it on the read. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
And I love that decision by this quarterback. No monkeying around, man. Get to the spot. Get the first down, lower your shoulder. I don't need a big play. I just want another set of downs. Nice job running the option.
He lets it fly. Grabs it inside the 10. He was on his way. He could smell it. He gets it inside the 10. They stop him at the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has him ready to go from inside the 10. He's brought down at the 7-yard line, and they are threatening to take it in. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a second and long coming. To the air, it's Hawkins. Working that left side now. Caught! The Sooners are backed up. They can feel the shadow of their own goalpost and trying to create some room. The give and tick, 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 tick. From the gun, the running back has it. Got room at the 35. They get him corralled, but not until he's in the red zone. They'll mark it at the 14. Timeout called by the defense is their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Looking to pass inside the red zone. And he was hit just as he released it, and it falls to the turf.
And this offensive line's got to do a little better job, man. You've got to give your quarterback time to go through his progressions from go to 1 to 2 and then maybe make a play. And he goes off of his first target, and you can tell he did not have much time getting hit as he's trying to throw the football. You've got to protect your quarterback.
And after the big play to start the drive, now 2 straight incompletions, and they need to find a way on third down. It's incomplete. He was shooting for the end zone right there.
Once you start to get down here towards the goal line, it's so much more difficult to throw the football. And you really want to stretch the defense sideline to sideline and use your speed and take advantage of the grass when you see it.
To the air on first down. He'll take a shot. Broken up, incomplete, and nearly intercepted in the end zone. It'll be second down. Ready to fire from the pistol. He'll try it again on 2nd and 10. He's not afraid to go deep. And good hands there by the defense on that shot to the end zone. It'll be 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Hawkins. That's caught. It's Hudson. Ripping through the defense and getting it all the way down to the 24-yard line. The Sooners with the 1st and 10. Quarterback may change this route. Wants to throw on first down. Shoots it to the left. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces second down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Gonna swing it on 2nd down. Finds his big tight end. Big guy tries to barrel in. They'll get the timeout with 5 seconds remaining to play. After this, it'll be a wrap. They'll run it on 1st and goal. And not much picked up there, but that will do it for this one. What a show both of these teams put on.